Emilia Clarke might be known for playing Khaleesi in Game of Thrones, but her newest role is a perfect foil of the character, showcasing her incredible range. Game of Thrones was a worldwide phenomenon that thrust multiple newer actors into fame, making them household names. One of the most highly regarded members of the Game of Thrones cast is Emilia Clarke, the actor who played Daenerys, Khaleesi, Targaryen, the Dragon Queen. She brought one of the most beloved characters from the franchise to life. Her performance was so impressive that she gained 4 Emmy nominations, 3 People's Choice nominations, and 1 Saturn Award. Outside of Game of Thrones, Clarke has branched out into sci-fi, romance, and comedy. She's joined the world of Star Wars and the MCU. Her most recent project is a 1970s spy show called Ponies, which is a must-watch TV show. Interestingly, her character in Ponies is almost the direct opposite of her most popular role. Ponies B is the opposite of Game of Thrones. Khaleesi. Emilia Clarke's characters in Ponies and Game of Thrones share a couple traits like compassion, inquisitiveness, and loyalty. However, in most other ways, they are perfect foils of each other. Looking at the two in comparison, they have a few key similarities, which make their differences all the more noticeable. Please keep in mind, as I compare these two characters, that Khaleesi changes throughout Game of Thrones, so their similarities and differences differ depending on what season you look at. B is extremely emotional to the point that it hinders her, but Khaleesi uses her emotions as a driving force for her actions. Though she's extremely educated, B is very passive. Meanwhile, Khaleesi is power-hungry and action-oriented. B is extremely soft-spoken, and Khaleesi is outspoken. What's more, Khaleesi has the ability to do dirty work throughout the series. At some points, she's downright ruthless and filled with rage. She's willing to kill and manipulate others to achieve her goals. B doesn't really have any of these traits. Emilia Clarke got to choose between playing B. Twila in Ponies. The most interesting part about Emilia Clarke playing such a different character in Ponies and Game of Thrones is that she had the choice to play a more similar character. When she was approached about Ponies, she was given the choice between playing B or Twila, which she revealed to the New York Times. Twila would have been a much more similar role to Khaleesi in personality. She could have stayed in her comfort zone by doing a role more similar to her Game of Thrones role. However, she went a different direction because she connected more with B. Ponies shows Emilia Clarke's acting range. It's understandable why audiences associate Emilia Clarke so heavily with Khaleesi. Game of Thrones dominated her career for 8 years, and the show's influence is unarguable. However, Clarke's performance in Ponies shows that she is more than just Khaleesi. Subscribe to our newsletter for actor deep dives. By subscribing, you'll get thoughtful coverage and analysis of performances, casting choices, and career shifts. Perfect for readers who want richer context and fresh angles on actors, roles, and contemporary entertainment conversations. Subscribe. By subscribing, you agree to receive newsletter and marketing emails, and accept Valnet's terms of use and privacy policy. You can unsubscribe anytime. Clarke is an incredibly talented actor who is capable of making two vastly different characters feel equally compelling. She fully embodies both of them, even though they're, in many ways, opposites. This is a great sign for the future of her career. In the article from the New York Times, Clarke indicated that she's being more selective about her roles. She has also announced that she's shifting away from the fantasy genre. Ultimately, no matter which direction she goes with her career, Ponies proves she has the acting range to succeed. Your rating: close 10 stars, 9 stars, 8 stars, 7 stars, 6 stars, 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. Rate now 0/10. Leave a review. Your comment has not been saved. Like, follow. Followed. Ponies drama thriller 8. 0/10. Release date January 15, 2026. Network Peacock. Cast: see all. Emilia Clarke, B. Haley, Lou Richardson. Twila. Ponies, released in 2026, is a Cold War espionage film set in 1977 Moscow. It follows B and Twila, secretaries at the American Embassy turned CIA operatives, as they investigate their husbands' mysterious deaths, unearthing a conspiracy. B's Soviet roots and Twila's boldness drive their pursuit of truth. Main genre drama creators: Susanna Fogel, David Iserson. Producers: David Iserson, Jessica Rhodes, Susanna Fogel, Emilia Clarke, Allison Mo Massey. Seasons 1 powered by Expand. Collapse. Your rating: close 10 stars, 9 stars, 8 stars, 7 stars, 6 stars, 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. Rate now 0/10. Leave a review. Your comment has not been saved. Like, follow. Followed. Game of Thrones TVMA drama action adventure fantasy 10 out of 10. 634 9. 0/10. Release date 2011-2019. 0000. Showrunner David Benioff, D. B. Weiss. Where to watch. Close. Where to watch. Streaming by based on George R. R. Martin's ongoing A Song of Ice and Fire novel series. Game of Thrones is a fantasy drama set in the fictional continents of Westeros and Essos. It follows noble families like the Starks, Lannisters, and Targaryen vying for control of the Iron Throne while a rising threat from the undead looms in the north. Cast: Kit Harington, Isaac Hempstead Wright, Ian Glenn, Peter Dinklage, Nikolai Coster-Waldau, Emilia Clarke, Maisie Williams, Sophie Turner, John Bradley, Lena Headey, Liam Cunningham, Aidan Gillen, Alfie Allen, Conleith Hill, Rory McCann, Jerome Flynn, Jacob Anderson, Christopher Hivejew, Gwendolyn Christie, Natalie Emanuel, Carice Van Houten, Natalie Dormer, Stephen Delane, Charles Dance, Charlotte Hope, Michelle Fairley, Jack Gleason, Richard Madden, Hannah Murray, Sibel Kekili, Julian Glover, Brannock O'Connor, Rose Leslie, Michael McKelliton. Main genre drama creators: David Benioff, D. B. Weiss. Producers: Frank Dolger, Christopher Newman, Duncan Mugoke, Bernadette Caulfield, Greg Spence, Lisa McAtackney, Mark Huffam, Ralph Vicinanza. Seasons 8 powered by Expand. Collapse.